Hi, and welcome to a video showcasing an application called CryptoShare. Whether you're an investor or simply prefer to organize and manage your finances, CryptoShare provides you with the ability to properly budget your income and track your investments. From cryptocurrencies to stocks, the application aims to offer a wide array of tools and features to help you be more financially responsible. While many apps may only be available on mobile or desktop, CryptoShare offers a unified and streamlined experience across every device, with a web interface, dedicated mobile app, and cross-platform desktop app. Another key area in which CryptoShare differs from similar apps is the amount of control it gives its users. It is self-hostable and keeps all of your data encrypted and stored solely on the device hosting the application. In comparison, other apps usually store your data on their own servers and aren't open source, so you can never be sure if your data is encrypted and safe. Taking a look at the application, it features a user registration system that the admin or host can disable. The registration process is very simple and involves choosing a few preferences while only providing as little information as possible in terms of personal data. Once registered, you can log in. By default, you'll be taken to the market page where you can view the market data of the top 500 cryptocurrencies. Clicking on an asset would show its price chart and further details regarding the coin. If you are looking for a specific asset and already know its symbol, you can search for it. For example, if we want to look at Apple's market data, we can search for AAPL. The next page is the holdings page, which you can use to keep track of your holdings. While most apps force users to record their trading activity, CryptoShare lets you simply enter a symbol and an amount. So we'll say we have 1 Bitcoin, and once entered, you'll be shown the total value of your portfolio. If you do prefer to record your trading activity, you can do so through the activity page. Simply record an activity by entering the required details such as the asset symbol, in this case LRC for loop ring, the amount, the transaction type, and the date. So let's say last year. And you'll have a list that can be easily searched through. One of CryptoShare's main objectives is to provide flexibility. As such, you can actually choose to base your holdings on your trading activity. This can easily be done in settings by changing the Activities Affect Holdings setting to Enabled. On the settings page, we can also see other useful options such as changing our fiat currency, the default page the application starts on, the date format, and so on. If we go back to the holdings page now, we can see our loop ring instead of Bitcoin. We can also click on the holding to see how it's performed since we bought it. We can also see how it has performed across multiple different time spans. This is possible to do with our entire portfolio as well. So if we create another activity where we bought some Ethereum a few months ago, then we can view the combined chart and see how our investments as a whole have been doing. Investing can be risky, of course, so it's important to manage that risk by having a budget and tracking our income. On the dashboard page, there is a pie chart showing the budget of the user based on their income. Individual budget categories can be edited, so the user can set their budget to allocate more money towards entertainment instead of transport, for example. They can also edit their income, which will automatically change the budget amounts based on the percentages provided. You can then record transactions and see how your budget for each month has been adhered to. So, for example, we'll create a transaction where we paid £50 on a train ticket yesterday. We'll also create another that says we spent £20 on a steak dinner last week. We can now see that £50 of our transport budget has been used and £20 of our food budget. If we create another transaction where we spent £500 on rent last month, then we can switch the budget stats to those of last month and we can see that we spent £500 of our housing budget. The dashboard also features a watch list, so you can keep an eye on your favorite cryptocurrencies and stocks without having to own any. So we'll add, for example, AAPL and ETH to our watch list, which would show the market data for Apple and Ethereum accordingly. The features shown so far can be accessed through a chatbot as well. Recording a trading activity, for example, can be rather slow due to the amount of data required. As a result, if you just bought some Bitcoin, for example, then you can send the chatbot a message saying, I bought 5 BTC today, and it will create an activity with today's date where you bought 5 Bitcoin. All of this data is stored in a database on the host device, completely encrypted and never transmitted to any other servers. To provide users with further control and peace of mind, all of it can be easily exported using the settings page. Once exported, a CSV file will be produced with the appropriate data. If we log out now and register a new account, then we can import the data back. This means that users can rest assured knowing that access to their data never depends on a third-party server being operational. For this showcase, the desktop app was shown. However, the experience is exactly the same across the web interface and mobile app as well. The web interface looks exactly like the desktop app and can be used to access the same features such as price charts. The mobile app also offers the same features so that users don't feel limited on it. You can still view charts and record activities and transactions just like the other two platforms. To log in, you can also use the QR code scanner. To do so, go on the settings page on the web or desktop app and generate a QR code and then simply scan it with the mobile app. Thank you for watching, and I hope you use CryptoShare.